Module 6, MySQL group by and aggregate function. Section 21, MySQL group by function. So in this section, you will learn usage of group by statement. So group by statement basically used to group the rows that have the same value into summary rows. Like for example, if we take the example of employee table and we want to find the number of employee in each country, so that we can easily do through group by statement. And group by statement is often used with aggregate functions like count, maximum, minimum, sum, and average to group the result set by one or more columns. So this is the syntax of uh, com- group by clause. Select column. Here you will provide column list. Okay. So whenever you use group by, you can't use star. It is necessary to provide the column list on the basis of which you are going to group. From table name, where condition, it is optional, where clause is optional, group by, then order by. So select from and where clause should always come before group by. Okay, if you give where clause after group by, it will throw error. And order by clause and having clause should always come after the group by statement. So group by clause is processed after the select from where by SQL processor, and it is processed before order by and having clause. So let us understand this group by syntax with the help of employee detail table, which we have created in uh, other sessions, and we will continue learning with the help of this employee detail table. Okay, so let's suppose these are the records present in the employee detail table, and our manager asked to find the count of males and females employee in the employee detail table. Okay, so how to find that? For that, first of all, we should divide our table into two groups, one for male and another for female. Once the two groups are created, we will count the number of females and number of males, right? So our query would be like this, like select. Okay, what we want to write, we want to write count number of, we can give anything like gender. Okay, we want to count gender as employee count. This we can give as aliases, employee count. From which table? Employee detail table. Our table name is employee details. Then what we want to do, we want to group by, we need to group by gender. Okay, group by gender. Okay, so this is the column based on which we want to group. So here we can display gender as well, right? And count is the aggregate function. Okay, so let's understand this query. Let me make it smaller. Okay, so let us understand this query. So here, uh, first of all, uh, it will scan for, first is gender is female, so it will scan for each female. It will put all the females together and make another group, and then it will pick male and scan all the males and make another group, and after that it will count male and females in the group. So let's execute this query in the MySQL workbench. Okay, so let me show you the table. Select star. Let's uh, do give simple query. Select from gender from which table? Employee details. Okay, comma, let's suppose we display first name, right? Employee details. Okay, so So let's check. Okay, these are the gender. Let's arrange it by gender, order by gender. Okay, put the gender over here, right? So once I execute this, it will sh show me the these. This is the existing state. Okay, so these are the females and these are the males, right? Now total females, as you can see, are 7, and total males in employee table are 7. So let I want to generate summary report for this table as male equal to 7 and female equal to 7. So that I can achieve through group by statement. So let me write the same query using group by. Okay, so here I am removing first name. Okay, I want to display gender and count of gender. Count is the aggregate function. Okay, and it will count the rows based on the group. Then after that, instead of order by, I am giving group by. Okay, group by gender. So let's execute this query. Let me divide this so that you understand it clearly. Okay, so let's run this query. See, this is my requirement. It's display creating a summary report as female 7 and male 7. Okay, so it, and above it's giving as count gender. So I can use an alias name as well, uh, employee count. Now it will display column heading as employee count. Okay, see, gender, female employee count 7 and male employee count 7. So I have achieved first requirement, right? So as you can see, after select command, I have given the column list. Then from, after from, I have given table name, and after group by, I have given the um, column on basis of which I want to generate summary report. Okay, let's come back to the sheet. Then let's check what is the second requirement. In second requirement, uh, I want to find the number of employees in each department. Okay, now I want to find the number of employees in each department. As you can see, there are various departments: sale, purchase, HR, IT. Okay, there are 3 departments, and I want to find the total number of employees in in each department, right? So I can write the query like this. Let me copy paste here. So what we will do is, now this time I want to find the count of the employee based on the department. So I need to group my table first of all by department. Okay, it will create how many groups? It will create 3 groups: sale, but sorry, 4 groups: sale, purchase, HR and IT. Okay, then I want to count the number of employees. Okay, so let me write department over here. This time I want to create summary report based on department. So, and here I can write department as employee count, right? So let's execute this query in SQL, right? So this is my query. Okay, let's first execute by simple select statement. Select department, right, comma, first name, from employee details, order by department, right? Okay, so if we execute this query, it will show me all the employee name. And my requirement is, I want to see how many employees are in HR department. Like it should give HR 2. Like in IT, we have how many? We have 3 employees. So it should give IT 3. And purchase, we have to, it should give purchase one time, and after that it should display count of the employees. Then sale, there's in sale we have 7, so it should show 7 in sale. Okay, so this we can do through this query. I have written this query for that. Select department, count department as employee count from employee details group by department. Okay, see, this is my requirement. So what it is doing, first of all, it scan whole the table and make the group on the basis of department, and after that it counting the rows for each group. So for each group we have sales, we have 7 rows, so it's giving employee count as 7, purchase 2, HR 2, and IT 3. So this is my requirement, right? So like based on the column on which we want to generate summary report, we can group on that particular column. So in the second requirement, I want to generate summary report on the basis of department, so I group my data based on department. Okay, now let's come back to the description sheet. Next, my third requirement is find the maximum and minimum age of the employee in each department, right? Now this time I want to find, don't want to find count, I want to find the maximum and minimum age in each department. Okay, so let's do this in SQL. Let's give, now earlier I have display department, then I want to display age. Okay, comma age. Let's see what I am doing in this query. I want to check the department and age of the employees, and I am arranging it. So let me check first. So these are the various department and these are the age of the employees. So my requirement is I want to see the maximum and minimum age for each department. Okay, like for HR maximum is 30 and minimum is 30. Okay, and similarly for IT department we have maximum as 40 and minimum as 30. So this should come in the report. And in purchase maximum is 30 and minimum 25, so this should come in the report. Similarly, in sales, we have maximum as 40 and minimum as 30. So this should come in the report. So let's write the query for this. I'm copying this same query. Only I need to make little bit changes in this query. So I want to select department. Then instead of count, I want to see the age. Okay, age, and I don't want to count age, I want to display, let's suppose, maximum age. So I will use max function. Okay, is max. Okay, the, right, from employee details group by department. So let us first execute this, then after that we will check for minimum age. Okay, see, in sale department it's showing maximum age as 40, in purchase maximum is 30, in HR maximum 30, and in IT maximum 40. Okay, that's what we evaluated right now manually. Now if I want to see minimum age, then I will give minimum, I will use minimum aggregate function, min, then within bracket I will give age because I want to calculate age as min age, right? So let's execute this query. See, in sales department maximum age 40 and in minimum age of the employee is 30. So it's creating the summary report for us. So like that we can give uh, multiple columns and apply aggregate function in the query. Okay, like I did here. Select department. Okay, it will select the department for each group, then it will calculate the maximum age for each group, minimum age for each group from employee detail table and group by department. Okay, So hence we have done with third requirement. Then my another requirement, fourth requirement is find maximum age of male gender in each department. Okay, so here I have condition. Earlier I want to find the maximum age of in each department. This time I want to find the maximum age of males in each department, right? Okay, so let's do this. This is little bit tricky. So here I need to use where clause as well, right? Let me write this also there so that you understood. Okay, now I want to find the maximum age of males in each department. So query more or less will be same, only little bit changes I need to do here. As maximum male age, we can write like this. We need not to show minimum age, so I'm removing this. Okay, but before that I need to check males. Okay, so I need to give one more clause here, where clause, where gender equal to male. Okay, so first of all, how it will execute, it will select the gender. It will check for the gender. If the gender is male, it will filter out in the result. So it will separate all the males from the database. Then after that, it will group that data based on the department. And then for each department, it will find the maximum age of the male, right? So let's execute this query. See, let me know. Let us check where is any error. Yeah, I forgot to add comma over here, right? No, no comma. Only thing is these codes problem, right? Yeah. Any other error? Select what I error. Select is not valid at this position for the server version. Okay. Select department maximum max age. Okay. Now it's okay. Right, so queries select department maximum age as max male age from employee details where gender is equal to male, group by department. So first of all, as I told you, where clause will be executed before group by clause. It will select all the filter all the males data from the employee detail table. Then it will group that data based on department. Then it will filter out the maximum age for that data. So let's check this. See, so the maximum male age is 40 and minimum maximum age of the male in purchase is 25 and maximum age of the in IT department is 40, right? So we have achieved third requirement, fourth requirement as well. Now my fifth requirement is find those department in which count of employee is more than 3. Okay, now I want to group my data based on department, but this time I want to show only those department employee count of those department which have employee more than 3. So query will be similar to this, right? Here we need to introduce one more clause, that is having clause, since we need to check the condition as well. Okay, so let me write the queries. Select department, count department as employee count from employee details, group by department, having count department. What is the condition? Greater than 3. Okay, so let's execute this query in SQL. see, select department, count department is employee count from employee details, group by department having count of the department greater than 3. Okay, so let's omit for a moment. I am putting this in the command so that you understood its usage. Okay, so I am putting semicolon over here. Let's run this part first. See, displaying the count as 7. So out of this result, my requirement is I want to display only those department which have employee count. Let's suppose we keep it 2, okay, or 3. So it should show only sales in the result once I introduce this having clause, right? So let's run this with having clause query. So having is basically used to filter the data based on some condition in a group. Okay, so if I use having count department, let's suppose if I give 2, so it should show 7 and 3 sale and IT. If I give 3, it should show sales only. Okay, so let's run this. So it's showing sales and IT, right? If I give 3 greater than 3, then it will show only sales department. Okay, so whenever I want to further filter out data from the group based on some condition, then I need to use having. So having is similar to where clause. The only difference is where clause is applied is used to filter data on all the rows, while having is clause is used to filter data based on condition for particular group, based on the group. Okay, so this is all about having clause. So next is suppose my this is another table, sales record table, right? My next condition requirement is find the sum of the quantity sold month wise in the above table. Now I want to, in this table I want to generate summary report based on the month. Okay, I want to see what is the total sale in each month. Okay, so my report format will be like this, like January, then Feb, then March. Okay, and here I want to see the total sales, right? What is the total sale in Feb, what is the total sale in mm, March, like that. Okay, so here it should come month. In one column we should display month, and in another column we should display sum of the sale in each month, sum of sale, right? So for this I need to use which function? Sum aggregate function, right? So how will I write query for this? For this the query will be, let me copy the format. Okay, so query will be like this: select what I want. I want sum of the sales. Okay, sum. What is the column name? Quantity sold. Quantity sold. Okay, then on the basis of what? Month. So I want to group firstly by on the basis of month, then from, what is the table name? Table name is sale info. Okay, group by what? Group by month, because I want to generate summary report based on month. If I want to generate summary report based on item, then I, instead of month, I will give item name. So this is my query. Similarly, in the next query, I want to generate sum of the quantity sold item wise. So query will be same. Only difference is, what is the difference? Instead of month, I will give item name. Item name, right? Here also I will group my data based on item name, right? So let's execute both these query in the SQL workbench. Let me show you the content of sale info table. Select star from sale info. Okay, is some problem. Table abc dot sale info, sale info. Let me check the tables. Show tables. What's the table name exactly? Yeah, it's sales info. Okay, let me check. So this is the content of this table, right? For this table I want to create summary report based on month wise total sale. Okay, so let me paste that query. This is my query. Select month, some quantity sold as total month wise, total month sale. Okay, let's run this. What's the problem? Okay, table name is the problem. Now let's run this. See, in January the total sale is 300, in Feb total sale 280, and in March the total sale is 600. Okay, let's check this. Select star from sales info. Order by month. Okay, order by month, whether it's calculating correctly or not. Let's verify. Okay, or here we will go month comma quantity sold. Let's run this. See, so, or let use order by as well. Okay, order by it's working. Okay, right. So in Feb the total January the total sale is 200, 150 plus 50, 200, and it's showing 200. And in Feb the total sale should be uh, 280, and in March the total sale should be 600. So let's run this query. Yeah, it's showing correct result. Same thing we can do for item y as well. Query will be same, only difference will be instead of month I need to group data by item name. Item name. Here also I will give item name. Then here I can write total item sale. Right. So let's run this query. See, computers, total computers sold are 420, iPad 350, iPhone 410. Okay, so we have achieved all our requirements. We have fulfilled all the requirements given in the sheet. So this is how we can use these various group by functions with aggregate functions, right? So let's summarize the today's session. So there are few important points which you should remember. We often use group by clause with aggregate functions such as sum, average, maximum, minimum, and count. These I have shown you today with the help of example. And you should always remember that group by clause, we evaluate group by clause after the from and where select clauses and before having order by limit clause. So having order by and limit clause always comes after the group by clause. And the having clause is often used with group by clause to filter uh, group based on the specified condition. If the group by clause is omitted, the having clause behaves like the where clause. So this is the syntax which I explained you in the beginning. Select cell column list, table name, then search condition, group by, then having. So this is all about today's session. You practice this. This is one of the important topic. If any doubts, you ask me. Thank you. Bye bye.